Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Throwing is Smith. Now he takes off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
No ball, no ball.
From the shotgun, Smith. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Ready.
On second down, Smith. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first.
He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, We all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Listen up.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready. Thomas up.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Gino. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Finding space at the 40. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the...
Here we go.
They go play action with Smith. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. He'll go right and find his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. A really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following...
Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Jackson. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan coached me, as our EA Sports. Halftime report, all yours, Coach. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. He'll go again here with Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll try to run for it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no... And it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Finding room across midfield. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Jackson from the gun on third down. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Again, it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's first and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Play action now. It's Gino. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected. Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal.
Just nowhere to go for that fullback, Mike. They thought he was their best shot of getting this ball across the goal line, but the defense stops them for no gain, and they set up a fourth down.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll run the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Look.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
A first down throw for Smith. He's going to run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And that's good for another
Tuesday. Hey, here we go, hey.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's Gino. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Now, a second down throw for Smith. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Slow ball.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Smith and the Seahawks will go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They run with Charbonnet. And he's going to get in for the 2, and they are back within 11. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
DC, ready?
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it.